Ontario will totally collapse in 7 days. So why in exactly 7 days? Well, that's because in exactly 7 days, I will be leaving Ontario. And the way that I imagine it, as soon as I get out of here, there's going to be all kinds of explosions and dramatic scenes behind me. It'll be just like in those action movies where the protagonist escapes just in the nick of time. So as you can see, this room is totally emptied out now. And since I only have a few more days left here in Ontario, I've been trying to prioritize going out and actually filming things. But unfortunately, today it is raining out. And I also tried to set up a few video ideas that involve other people, but I haven't got things to come together yet on that. But unfortunately, I have to keep doing another video every single day. So I guess maybe we'll just go outside and wander around in the rain. I guess maybe I'll just go to a cafe and then maybe get some tea, talk about why I'm leaving Ontario.
All right, I made it to the coffee shop, but I got totally soaked on the way here. So it looks like they're doing some renovations to the SDG Idea Factory. All right, I successfully got a tea and a cookie, but the cafe was way too crowded. My original plan was to maybe sit by the window and take some pictures of the rain and watch the cars go by. And then I could ramble on a monologue about something. So right now, I'm sitting in this kind of sketchy but slightly awesome alleyway area where there's a bunch of artwork and stuff. There used to be a supermarket in there for a while that closed down. And I guess these are the cars that they used to spy on us. And fittingly, you can see that there's a bird also spying on us as well. And there's some of the cool artwork over there. I won't bother going over there because I don't want to get wet. All right, let's go back and eat my cookie. I guess it's even crowded here. I think I must be beside some kind of government office or something. All right, I think I found a place that's not full of people. Even in that last place, I think there was a homeless guy that walked by me as soon as I turned off the camera. And I guess that also leads into the answer to why I'm leaving Ontario. There are simply too many people here and not enough infrastructure to support them. And really, it's actually a long list of other reasons as well. And I've been struggling to find a way to succinctly articulate exactly what those problems are. Because in a lot of cases, if you want to try and actually describe all the problems that we're facing in the Western world right now, it's really this long laundry list of like 10,000 different things, and it takes forever to explain, and you kind of sound like a crazy person or someone who just whines a lot when you try to describe it. And I think I found a term that can accurately describe it, which I'm going to call civil debasement. Now, the word debasement is usually applied to a currency, and in general, the concept of debasement is used to describe when something goes down in value. And in this case, when I talk about debasement, I'm not referring to currency, which of course is being debased, but rather, I'm referring to the quality of civil services and civil society in general. On a number of the rant videos that I see where people complain about the fact that society is going downhill, one of the claims that I see people frequently make is that crime is out of control. And I do think that there are statistics to say that crime is going up a bit, but personally, when I walk around the city, I don't necessarily feel physically threatened that often, but what I do see is a lot more crazy people and frankly just strange behavior. As I was coming to this location just a few minutes ago, in the middle of a rainstorm on a cloudy day, there was a guy who walked in front of me wearing sunglasses and a full medical mask. He also had what kind of looked like a backpack with a bunch of fluorescent decorations on it or something. I think it might have been a bunch of stickers and patches, and it looked like he was wearing this backpack backwards on his chest instead of on his back. When I walked by him, I didn't have my camera out or anything, but for some reason, he abruptly stopped and turned around. He walked for about 10 seconds in the other direction, and then turned around again and continued on his way. Stuff like that is becoming pretty normal up here. I think on one of the days when I've been out filming my videos, I've counted at least 6 unhinged, mentally unstable people. Now, in any of the cases that I've seen, none of these people have ever tried to hurt anyone, but the sheer quantity of insane behavior is starting to become disruptive to society overall. One of the things that someone commented on one of my other videos is that the streets up here look very clean. And when I think about it, that's actually true. If I do a wide-angle panoramic shot of somewhere up on King Street right now, it looks pretty nice. The concrete and stonework all looks pretty new. But I can also tell you that almost every time I walk down that same street, I'll find at least one pile of human feces. So in some cases, the civil infrastructure is pretty good, but the civil society itself is not doing so great. The same kind of comparison can be made with all of our bureaucracies. And if you want a detailed example of this, check out my 2-hour video, where I describe my experience getting evicted.